Hello Flosstube and happy Halloween! If you don't celebrate Halloween, happy October 31st! As you can see, I am in the Halloween spirit. What else would I be but a cat? Actually, these ears are leftovers of a commission I actually did for some dog and cat ears and tails for some lovely teachers down in the South. And the first ears that I made, which are these, were too big. So I figured, hey, I'll wear them on Halloween. That'll be my costume. So I actually am going to be making another tail, and I need to do that still before going to a friend's birthday party tonight. So, but I thought I'd put them on for this video really quickly to show the spirit. Also, this is my Halloween shirt. It says perfectly scary with a cat on it, of course. I mean, did you expect anything else, really? So, I will go ahead and get started. I'm hoping that this one will be a quick and a short one because I have some other things to do this afternoon to get out and get ready for Halloween tonight. So last time I spoke with you guys, I was getting ready to do 3 new starts. I'm happy to say that one of those starts is a finish, and the others, well, I didn't get as much done as I maybe would have liked to have gotten done. But I still got decent progress. The first start I'm going to show you is the one I finished. It is the Jiminy Cricket for my friend's boyfriend. I was kind of lumping it in with Brian and my not-so-scary Halloween Sal that we decided to do with our Disney Dreams kits. We opened it up to kind of any Disney pattern that you wanted to work on. If you had a Disney one that you wanted to work on, that would be okay. So I will show him. He's actually, even in FFO, he is framed. So here is Jiminy Cricket that I stitched. How cute is he? I think he turned out really nice. I got this pattern on Etsy. If you search Jiminy Cricket cross-stitch patterns, you'll find it. But I'll try and remember to stick a link in the description of the video if you're interested in buying it. Like I said, I think it turned out really well. This is on 18 count Aida. It fits nicely in a 5x7 frame. And it actually has a lot more colors than you'd imagine. And I even had to substitute some colors on this because the Michaels I went to like 3 times still didn't have it restocked. I couldn't tell you which ones that I substituted, but there are just a few tiny substitutions. Nothing major that I recall. So yeah, I think he turned out well. I suppose holding an FFO, I should feel pleased with my progress this month. But it was a busy month. I had these costumes that I needed to make. I had, I did a reading of a new musical. So I was rehearsing for 2 weeks and I performed that. And then, what else kept him busy? Just different things. I've been in and out of the doctors about this finger that is still, as you can see, tough. But I'm finding answers out. Sidetrack. I'll go ahead and go into this. Sorry if you don't want to hear. But I did have a few people asking and hoping that my finger was feeling better. So bad news, it's not healed yet. It doesn't necessarily hurt. But I did get to see the hand specialist. And he says what I have is called a boutonniere deformity. It's when one knuckle goes this way and the other knuckle kind of like goes that way. And it's because when the cat bit me, his tooth nicked one of my ligaments, I think is what happened, and caused it to get out of alignment. So my ligaments, no, sorry, not ligaments, tendons is what I meant to say. My tendons are out of alignment, which is causing my inhibited movement, and I assume the swelling too is a result of that. The hand specialist were getting me in to see a hand therapist who will then give me a specialized splint and give me some exercise to hopefully get that tendon back in alignment. And if that doesn't work, then that's when I'll have to get surgery. But let's all cross our fingers. Can't really do it with that hand. Let's all cross our fingers that I don't have to have surgery. Because right now I can still manage to stitch, but I can't even imagine if they had to cut this finger open, what, that I'd get much stitching done. So that would be quite sad. So good news is no surgery, hopefully. I'm really hoping that I can get in to see the hand therapist soon. I turned 26 this year, and so I was on my own health insurance plan this year, and it's just been tough finding out the exact way to go through everything and getting referrals from this doctor to see this specialist and going back to this doctor to see this other specialist and going back to this doctor to see the therapist. You know, it's a lot to do. So that's part of the reason why I feel like I haven't had much stitching time this month. I've been, with my vocal issues and with this finger, I've been to the doctor more in the past 6 months than I have my entire life. Which I suppose I'm lucky for that, but it's been very tiring. So that was my finish and one of my starts. The next start in my Not So Scary Sal is my Disney Dreams Thomas Kincaid kit. And the one I am doing is Tinkerbell and Peter Pan Fly to Neverland. So it's a pretty big project, as all of the Disney Dreams pieces are. And I started in the middle, right above Peter. I'm kind of saving him as like a treat for finishing some of these clouds. He might even be the last thing I stitch on it, because that would make it kind of special to get to the end and fill him in. And this is where I got. So it's just a bunch of clouds, lots of different blues and grays. And so this is the top left corner. So here's Peter, that's his hand and his head and his legs go back here. And then the clouds come up here, go down here a little bit. There's Lost Boys in the clouds here, and then Neverland you see in a break in the clouds up here. So it'll be fun to get the clouds done and get to do some of those bright Neverland colors up in that corner. Whenever I show this piece off, I'm probably going to do it, but I want to thank Helga and EJ again for sending this to me, because I'm having a great time stitching on it. I'm actually hoping to get even a little more time stitching on this, because I know D-Stitcher has joined Brian and me on this Not So Scary Sal, and her plan for today, Halloween, was to get some work done on her Disney Dreams kit. So I'm hoping that I can get some more work done on this, and we'll be stitching together. So that's my Peter Pan kit. The other start that I did, if you recall, was for the Bringing Home the Raven Queen Sal in Stitch Mania. I was not stitching on a Mirabilia, and I was not stitching the Raven Queen, and they said we could do maybe a spookier Halloween themed piece as well. So I decided to do the, it's called Haunted October Nights, and it's the Halloween Carousel Horse from Carousel Horses and Cross Stitch. Beautiful projects for every month of the year by Donna Cooler. So that is what it will look like eventually. And this is how far I got. And this is actually, you know, it's not small progress. It's decent. I got the most of the horse's tack, at least the body tack, done. I haven't touched the bridle yet, but I got a lot of the horse's tack done. And you probably won't be able to see it, but I started back stitching this leaf a little bit, just because I was hoping to get up to this pumpkin, because this little pumpkin on the saddle is so darn cute, but I didn't get that far. But I'm really excited with how it's going. I know last time I was debating what fabric to use. My gut told me to use this. It's a 28 count Lazy River Jobelin even weave that I got from 123 Stitch, and I think it's going to look really cool, like a stormy night sky, or you know, like just a cloudy sky for a creepy effect, you know. So those are the, oh, I had 4 starts. Those are the 3 starts that I had told you about. I had even one more start. I have some friends getting married in November who actually, the woman of this couple I went to high school and middle school with, and although we're both from Kansas City, we both now live in New York, and their apartment has a whole bunch of Brooklyn themed, and they live in Brooklyn, so like Brooklyn Bridge and New York themed decor. So I was trying to think of something I could stitch that would go with that and would be maybe more modern. So luckily, a little while ago, I had watched Kate, the Queen of Starts video, in which she showed us her Satsuma Street Pretty Little New York. I thought it was a great stitch. I put it in my wish list on Etsy because I was like, I would like to stitch that someday. And then when I was trying to think of a piece to stitch for my friend's wedding, who lives here in New York, I went on my Etsy page and saw it right on my wish list, and I was like, oh, duh, perfect. So I am doing Pretty Little New York. And what I think I'm going to do is right down here, I'm going to finish it in a hoop like this, and then I will write their names and the date of their wedding. Because although the wedding is not here in New York, you know, that's where they are living as a couple and where they will, I'm assuming, live as a couple for a little while longer at least. And I've gotten decent progress on this too. It's hard for me to stitch for myself when I know I have a gift project like in the works. That's kind of what I focus on, and so this has kind of become my focus piece versus my Halloween sale pieces. So this is where I'm at right now. You can see the Brooklyn Bridge there in the back. I'm fairly certain that this is Madison Square Garden, and then right now I'm working on the public library. You can see the lions right here. So I only have a little bit left of this library to do. I have to fill these in with a dark blue. There's a gray here that fills in behind the lions, and I think it might be the same gray that fills in right here. And then I'll have 3 of the landmarks done. This has been a really fun stitch. It's my first Satsuma Street, and I'm enjoying it. I did have to make a couple substitutions on this because, like I said with the Jiminy Cricket piece, I went to the same Michael's a few times because it's kind of the closest Michael's. If I don't want to go into Manhattan, I go to this Michael's, and it's within walking distance. It's not a bad walk. It's like 15-20 minute walk there and then 15-20 minute walk back. And so this green, this light green here, is a substitution because I probably went 3 or 4 times over a course of 2 weeks and they never had it. This dark blue here, this bright blue here on Madison Square Garden, also the same case. I went back several times, they didn't have it. So this is only 1 number off. It's 1 number darker than it should be. And then this one is a completely different color family. But I think it'll work. This is the same color for the Statue of Liberty, and I think that's going to look fine. So yeah, I'm really pleased with how this is going along. I guess that makes sense. That's 18 count Ada, by the way. It said 18 count to fit in a 10-inch hoop, and I didn't really want it to be any bigger than that. And then I didn't really want to stitch it 1/1 on anything smaller than 18 count. So it's like, that works. 18 count is fine. And I don't mind stitching on Ada. My Jiminy Cricket was on Ada. The Disney Dreams kit comes with Ada, and then that one's on Ada. So I've been stitching more on Ada than not on Ada. I pulled this down off my wall because I got to go in and paint at my work the other day. And I thought you guys might like to see it. So all of these paintings are not necessarily things that come out of my head. I have painted some things that come out of my head, but these are all, you go in and the teacher, the instructor, teaches you step by step how to go through the painting. Usually starting with the background color and then, you know, going step by step. So the painting that I got to do is actually a recreation of a famous painting, which is Le Chat Noir. I don't know the artist. I'm terrible. I should know. It's not Toulouse-Lautrec, is it? I know he did the Moulin Rouge painting. I don't think he did Le Chat Noir. Anyway, this is my version of Le Chat Noir. I think it turned out really nice. And I mean, I hate cats. I don't know why this is on my wall. I absolutely despise cats, so I guess I'll deal with it. I hated painting this, you know. So my kind of signature, I showed you on my, the painting you can see I moved up here, and then my, the painting with the moon that I did the Oriental Dragon on. I added a dragon in here too. If you recall from the original painting, up here behind the cat's head, it's just that halo shape, but I put in a dragon here. So yeah, I think that turned out really nice, and I thought I would share. Sorry if you don't want to hear about paintings, but you're gonna have to look at it anyway. I suppose you don't. You could close your eyes if you're really so offended by it. And the last thing I have to share with you guys is something I have been looking forward to. And I was really naughty. I really shouldn't be spending any money on stitchy things right now. Especially because I have so much stash and so many projects that I have started already. But I was watching Coffee Stitcher's video, and he was showing off a new Glinda and Toto needle minder that he had gotten from a new needle minder maker. And so he had shared the Facebook page. It is the Nifty Needle Nannies. And I looked through the pages and ordered too many. But they're here, and I thought it would be fun because I know several people at this point have mentioned it. I believe Katie mentioned them, and Garrett mentioned them. Coffee Stitcher did. And maybe a couple other people have. I'm so behind. I'm 70 videos behind. I got through about 15 of them the past 2 days, but I'm still 70 behind. So even more people probably have shown off their nifty needle nannies, needle minders. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to share how they came to me. So I got this beautiful, gorgeous colored, bright pink package. It makes me so happy. It makes me smile. It's a bubble mailer. So it's got the bubble wrap on the inside. I opened that, and inside, this is so adorable, is this little package here. So it says, thank you for your order. Happy stitching, Nifty Needle Nannies. And the woman who runs the shop is super, super nice. You take your order, you kind of post on which needle minders you're interested in, and then you send her, my order is complete, here's my information, and through a PM, private message. And she just is so, so nice and really, you know, I can't praise her enough. I'm gonna look up her name just because I'm worried that I'll have gotten it wrong. But, yeah, Julie. I knew it was Julie Connell, because Coffee Stitcher and Stash Queen were debating, or at least Coffee Stitcher was debating if it was Connell or Connell. Yeah, Julie is her name. And I knew that, but I didn't want to get it wrong, so I was going to look. Julie just is so nice, and she is very respectful and friendly in her messages, like back and forth, and updated me with my shipping number and, you know, all of that stuff. I can't speak highly of her enough. And but I thought it would be really fun to open this. We're here with you guys. I got this earlier today. I wasn't necessarily going to make a video, but I was like, oh, I really want to open these, but it might be fun to open them with everyone on Flosstube. But can I wait? And I was like, oh, I'll have to do it today. So here goes. I'm opening them up. This is going to be so fun. I'm so excited. I only have 3 needle minders. You saw the Merida one. I have a beautiful jeweled spider, and I have the Ariel, the same kind that Merida is from Gina's Unique Needle Minders. So these are, oh my gosh, these are only my second order of needle minders from anyone. And all right, here we go. Are you guys ready? So immediately out of that cute little package she gave me are these needle minders. They're on the cards, on the business cards, like it seems to be normal. And then they also are wrapped in the bubble wrap. So they are wrapped in paper and in bubble wrap and in the bubble mailer. And I'll show you the needle minders I got. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so I ended up getting 5 needle minders here. Oh, they're so cool. So these ones I'll start with because today is Halloween. These are so adorable, and I know Halloween's almost over, but I'm going to use them year-round regardless. So I may have seen someone on Stitch Mania with this one, and that was one of the reasons why I had to order it, is because I thought it was so cute. Look at this adorable little cat in a pumpkin. He has beautiful green eyes and a cute little tail. And even the jack-o'-lantern is cute. And it's so sparkly. It's so sparkly. I love it. So that's my first one. Oh, he's so cute. I can't wait to use him. And the magnets are very strong, as I'm finding out right now, as I put him back on the, actually, she's going to be a her, as I put her back on this business card here. So the second one I got is also Halloween themed. This is an adorable little bat owl. So he's super sparkly. He's got the rhinestones all over him. And he, just because it's black, I'm going to put that back there. He is just this goofy and cute, adorable bat-owl hybrid. Or maybe he's an owl in a costume, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I kind of like if he's a hybrid, if he's a mix between the two species there. I just think he's so cute. I saw him and I was like, oh, I have to have him too. Don't buy 2 Halloween ones. But I did. And I like Halloween, so there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. And I'll use these year-round, whether I'm stitching a scary piece or not. I don't even care. Sorry if you do. I don't know. The third one I got, I'm really excited about this one, is I got a really, really cool... I don't know if you would call this Celtic or not. But it's this awesome, awesome gold and ruby colored dragon. How cool is he? And so he's pretty big. He's probably about 2.5, 3 inches long. And he has those gorgeous red rhinestones on him, sparklies, crystals. Yeah, I saw him and I was like, ugh, I have to have him. So I got him. He's really nice. And then I got this really cool octopus. I'll show you him as well. He's kind of a gold bronze color. I guess I don't need to take that magnet off there. How cool is that? Reminds me of the treasure garden that Coffee Stitcher and Tracy stitched. I just thought it was neat. And it'll look cool on a whip, I think. And then I have one more. Ugh, it's a cat. I hate cats. How cute is this little one? Are you a boy or a girl? I don't know. It would be cute either way. My dragon's a boy. My bat's a boy. My cat's a girl. I don't know what the octopus is. I don't know what this little one is. Oh, I dropped her. Her. It's a her. Where are you, little one? Oh no! You guys, oh, there it is. Oh shoot, I thought I was gonna lose it. Here she is. How sweet is she? So, so cute. So yeah, I haven't gotten a chance to use them, but I'm assuming they'll be great to use as they are great looking. But they all feel really nice quality. The magnets seem strong and the packaging was great. And then Julie herself was very friendly and helpful. Very efficient. She quotes the orders usually once you tell her which ones you like. They usually take about, I think, 3 days, she said, to make and dry. And then she ships them out. She lets you know. She tags you in Facebook when they are shipped, so you know when you can start expecting them. And then she gives you the tracking number. You know, I have no complaints. It was a great experience purchasing from her. So if anyone's looking for a new place to look for some really cute minders, she has a lot of really nice ones. Check out Nifty Needle Nannies. I will put the link to her Facebook group in my description, along with the link to the Jiminy Cricket pattern. I'm going to remember to do it. And that's that. That's all my stitching news this video for the past month. It would be a month, wouldn't it? Because I did the day before October 1st last time. So, yeah, I believe that's it. I'm planning to frame that Zapdos that I finished, one of the Pokemon I finished, maybe tonight if I have time, because I'm actually going to see my friends who moved to Houston here in New York this weekend. So I'm hoping to get to give that to him tomorrow. I don't know. I don't think there's anything else. So yeah, have a happy Halloween, everybody. And if you're not out celebrating in costume or at a party, then hopefully you get some scary, spooky, or not so scary stitching time at home. Yeah, I hope everyone has a safe night and everyone is well. And thanks for all the comments, and especially for those of you that wrote in concerned still about my finger. I wondered if you'd come up. Do you want to say hi again? Look at this baby. Look at that pretty girl. She doesn't have a Halloween costume. I kept thinking about it, but I don't know how I feel about that. So she's going to be Daenerys at home tonight. Alright, from Danny and me, happy stitching, and have a wonderful night and rest of your week. I don't know. Bye! You saying goodbye?